Armenians are heading to the polls on June 20th to elect their next government. Here is a recap of the Electoral Code showing how the next parliament will be formed, as well as the procedures for forming coalitions and the possibility of a second round. To enter parliament, single parties need to get at least 5% of vote. Electoral blocks or alliances formed by two or more parties need to garner at least 7%. If a political force receives at least 51% of parliamentary seats, then there will be no need to form a coalition or to have a second round of election. The same principle applies when a political force has the majority of the total number of seats in parliament, but less than 54%. Then that party receives bonus seats so that its numbers of seats in percentage terms is not less than 54%. In that case, a government can be formed. The winning political party or a coalition nominates the candidate for the prime minister position. The president of Armenia appoints the candidate. However, if no participants in the election have a majority of seats in the parliament, then any party or bloc that has passed the 5 or 7% threshold can attempt to form a government within 6 days, forming a coalition with a maximum of 2 other forces. The coalition is considered formed if the amount of votes cast in their favor is enough to have a majority in parliament, and if those forces have come to an agreement on the prime minister's candidature. If the coalition receives the majority of the total number of seats distributed, but less than 54%, it receives bonus seats, so that the total number of members of the parliament in percentage terms is not less than 54%. A second round is held when no force gains a majority of seats in parliament and when no coalition can be formed. The two political forces that received the most votes will then head to a second round.